The dichotomy between genius and stupidity, encapsulated in the notion that genius has its limits while stupidity does not, presents a profound and thought-provoking insight into the nature of human intelligence and behavior. This statement, often attributed to various thinkers, including Albert Einstein, serves not only as a humorous commentary but also as a deep philosophical reflection on the boundaries of intellectual capability and the boundless nature of ignorance. To understand this concept fully, we must delve into the definitions and characteristics of genius and stupidity, explore their manifestations in various aspects of life, and consider the broader implications for human society and individual behavior. Genius is typically defined as exceptional intellectual or creative power, often manifesting in groundbreaking achievements or innovative ideas. It is characterized by a high level of cognitive function, including analytical thinking, problem-solving abilities, and creative insight. Geniuses are often able to see connections and possibilities that others cannot, leading to advancements in fields such as science, art, literature, and technology. Historical examples abound. Leonardo da Vinci's visionary inventions, Einstein's theory of relativity, and Shakespeare's unparalleled contributions to literature all exemplify the heights of human intellect and creativity. These individuals, and many others like them, have pushed the boundaries of human knowledge and capability, contributing significantly to the progress of civilization. However, the very nature of genius implies limitations. The constraints of genius arise from the finite capacity of human cognition and the inherent complexity of the universe. No matter how intelligent or creative an individual may be, their understanding and abilities are ultimately limited by their human condition. These limitations can stem from various factors, including the scope of current knowledge, the physical constraints of the human brain, and the societal and cultural contexts in which geniuses operate. Moreover, the achievements of genius are often built upon the foundations laid by others, highlighting the collaborative and cumulative nature of human progress. This interdependence underscores the notion that even the most brilliant minds do not operate in isolation and are subject to the constraints of their time and place. In stark contrast, stupidity is often perceived as the absence or deficiency of intelligence, understanding, or common sense. It is characterized by a lack of awareness, poor judgment, and an inability to grasp complex ideas or foresee the consequences of actions. Unlike genius, which is rare and exceptional, stupidity is ubiquitous and pervasive, manifesting in countless ways across all levels of society. The boundless nature of stupidity stems from its ability to flourish in the absence of critical thinking and self-awareness. It is not confined by the limitations of intellectual capacity but rather proliferates through ignorance, misinformation, and cognitive biases. The limitless nature of stupidity can be understood through various psychological and sociological lenses. Cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias, the Dunning-Kruger effect, and cognitive dissonance, illustrate how individuals can persist in irrational beliefs and behaviors despite evidence to the contrary. Confirmation bias leads people to favor information that confirms their pre-existing beliefs, while the Dunning-Kruger effect highlights the tendency of individuals with low ability to overestimate their competence. Cognitive dissonance occurs when individuals experience discomfort from holding contradictory beliefs and thus rationalize their actions to align with their preferred worldview. These biases contribute to the perpetuation of stupidity, as individuals become entrenched in their perspectives and resistant to change. Stupidity's boundlessness is also evident in its societal manifestations. Misinformation and pseudoscience can spread rapidly, especially in the age of social media, where echo chambers and algorithms amplify dubious content. The proliferation of conspiracy theories, anti-scientific movements, and irrational ideologies exemplifies how stupidity can gain traction and influence public discourse and behavior. Unlike genius, which often requires rigorous education, mentorship, and intellectual effort, stupidity can propagate with little to no effort, fueled by the human tendency toward cognitive shortcuts and emotional reasoning. The implications of this dichotomy extend beyond individual behavior to broader societal and philosophical considerations. The limitations of genius remind us of the importance of humility and continuous learning. Even the most brilliant minds must acknowledge the vastness of the unknown and the necessity of collaboration and open-mindedness. This perspective fosters a culture of intellectual humility and a recognition that progress often comes from collective efforts and the incremental advancement of knowledge. Conversely, the boundlessness of stupidity serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of ignorance and the need for critical thinking and education. It underscores the importance of fostering a culture that values reason, evidence, and intellectual rigor. Combating the spread of stupidity requires not only addressing misinformation and cognitive biases but also promoting a mindset of curiosity, skepticism, and lifelong learning. It highlights the need for robust educational systems, media literacy, and public discourse that prioritizes truth and rationality. In summary, the statement that genius has its limits while stupidity does not encapsulates a profound and multifaceted truth about the human condition. It invites us to reflect on the nature of intelligence and ignorance, the constraints of human capability, and the boundless potential for irrationality. By understanding and acknowledging these dynamics, we can better navigate the complexities of human behavior, foster a culture of intellectual humility and curiosity, and work towards a more informed and rational society. This deep dive into the nature of genius and stupidity reveals not only the intricacies of the human mind but also the broader implications for our collective progress and well-being.